this rapper and him, they all in the room together.
Yeah, I go to Daddy House studio and I'm fucking with Diddy and Q-Tip, and they was in there doing some shit.
Girl, you won't believe what just hit the internet. Busta Rhymes, the king of hip-hop himself, is out here looking like a whole mess after some wild footage dropped. We're talking Diddy male strippers and Busta losing his cool faster than you can say touch it now. I know what you're thinking, Busta, our Busta, the one who's been keeping it clean all these years. The streets are saying this video's got everyone shook. And let me tell you, Busta's reaction is the gift that keeps on giving. Stay tuned, because we're about to spill all the piping hot tea.
I just want to say, I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like that, because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube, or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen, and these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as, what you call that, just to clear the facts up what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff, and he's in the exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that, because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I was like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo. I was messing with him. Because people don't understand, you know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang. So I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got to, I just waited at the counter. So when he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like he gave the guy a stack, something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store. So we had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew to G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina.
Girl, let me tell you about this video that's got everyone talking. It's like the internet just exploded overnight. Picture Busta all cool and collected, living his best life. Then bam, this footage drops and everything changes faster than you can say woo-ha. So here's the tea. We got Diddy, some male strippers, and Busta looking like he'd rather be anywhere else in the world. You could practically see the sweat dripping down his face. The streets are saying Busta was trying to make a quick exit as soon as he realized what was going down. But you know how the internet is, they caught every little move. He made people resuming and analyzing every facial expression, every awkward shift. It was like CSI Hip Hop Edition up in here. And let me tell you, Bustface was telling a whole story without him saying a word. He was giving us help me vibes all over the place. Now, I don't know about you, but I've never seen Busta look so uncomfortable. This man has been in the game for decades, seen it all, done it all, but this hadn't shook to his core. And the internet, oh, they were loving every second of it.
Later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and this dude, this rapper. So I'm here at the door and stuff like that, like, yeah. So then next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door, and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said, Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff, they're in the room, they busy, they don't want to be bothered. He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bruh, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering them. And he was like, yo, I don't care, man, I'm going in there. That bull like that. I said, yo, bruh, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed his and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt the naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well, and Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you ain't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, he said it was a lot of freaking going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room. Dude felt a certain kind of way and he left out. So I seen them at the concert the next day and they tried to, form up against me. But my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man, but I ain't taking no losses. He said, yo, you good, and that was it. Bro, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs.
Right.
People started sharing this video faster than you can say past the Kaiser. It was spreading like wildfire and Busta's name was getting dragged through the mud with every share. You think he was the main star of the show, the way everyone was focused on him. By the end of the night, Busta's name was trending for all the wrong reasons. We're talking memes, jokes, people digging up old tweets, the works. It was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. And nobody could look away, and what this mess was just getting started. See, that's the thing about the internet. It never sleeps, and it never forgets. People were already speculating about what this meant for Busta's career, his image, his whole brand. But hold up, cause we ain't even gotten to the best part yet. You think Busta was just going to sit back and let this blow over? Oh no, honey, he had some things to say, and let me tell you, it was not pretty. But we'll get to that in a minute. For now, just know that this video turned Busta's world upside down faster than you can say. Put your hands where my eyes can see, and trust me, everyone's eyes were definitely seeing something they never expected from Mr. Rise.
Just know, bro, like when it comes to certain things like this, it's a lot of people that who hold weight. They want me to tell stories that they experience with them. I ain't doing that though. I may have some of them come on the podcast or something. Now I am gonna have the guy who got the case against Dwight Howard. He gonna come on the podcast and talk. That's gonna be interesting. Because he hit me up thanking me. He's like, man, he felt more courageous. You feel me? He felt like he not alone no more. Because, he speak about dude like he a monster. You know what I'm saying? He showed me like the threats he was receiving and things like that from him. So like, I'm getting a lot of support though, bro. Like the support I've been receiving, it really changed my whole life. Cause like working this job, bro, like it eat away at your soul, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't really date like that. You feel me? And then you gotta keep so much a secret. You know what I'm saying? And like normal ladies feel insecure because you always around these models, these ladies who got all this surgery. They feel insecure about that. And it's like, most ladies barely met a man they can really trust. So like, when you live in this lifestyle, bro, it's a lonely path, bro. You feel me? That's why I be so thankful for my family, like my mom, my brother, my homie Unknown, dude got like my brothers, you feel me? Like my members, you need that. Because like, bro, so many people was shocked at some of the things I was saying. But it's a lot of people who quietly in my inbox thanking me for speaking out about certain things. So you feel me? Like a lot of abuse victims are reaching out to me. You feel me? Buying shirts, bro, just sending me like I'll get like a $5, like a random $5 Apple Pay. Thank you for speaking out and all this type of stuff. I'm like, damn. Okay. You know, a lot of people like especially like a lot of sexual abuse survivors, man, they coming to me every day thanking me for speaking out about certain things, for protecting women and kids and stuff like that. You really like, this just my crusade I always been on, bro. You feel me? So like, I'm not really concerned about no detractors or what they have to say, because if you got a problem, come get up with me. Period. If not, shut up or get up with me. Period.
Just when you thought this couldn't get any wilder, Busted decided to enter the chat, and girl, he didn't just enter, he kicked down the door, set the room on fire, and salted the earth. What happened next had everyone from fans to fellow celebs asking, is Buster okay? So picture this: Busta, probably still reeling from that video, grabs his phone and hops on social media. And now you think he tried to smooth things over, right? Maybe post a little apology, say it was all a misunderstanding. That's not what went down at all. Our boy Buster starts going off like a firework on the 4th of July. He's calling people out left and right, throwing shade like it's his job. One minute he's threatening to expose folks, the next he's ranting about loyalty and respect. It was like watching a train wreck in real time, and nobody could look away. The streets are saying Buster might have been hitting the bottle when he started posting, and honestly, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Some of those posts were so wild they had people wondering if his account got hacked. But nah, that was all Buster letting loose like he forgot he was a public figure. You should have seen the comments rolling in. Fans were shocked, haters were loving it, and everyone in between was just here for the drama. People were screenshotting his posts faster than he could delete them, and trust me, his PR team was probably losing their minds trying to figure out how to put out this dumpster fire. But Buster wasn't done yet. Oh no, he was just getting started. He started dragging other rappers into the mess, talking about old beefs and settling scores. It was like he forgot everything he learned about keeping it professional over the years. The man was burning bridges left and right, and for what? All over a video that would have probably blown over in a few days.
Because my next guest just testified before a federal grand jury. He says he was in possession of a trove of digital evidence from Diddy's freak-offs and parties. His name is Courtney Burgess, and he says a friend gave him 11 flash drives that belonged to the late Kim Porter. And if you follow this story, you'll know that Kim Porter is Diddy's ex-girlfriend and the mother of 4 of his kids. On those drives, the witness says 8 videos featured 8 celebrities at Diddy freak-offs or parties, and that 6 were males, 2 were females. The drive also included a manuscript of an alleged Kim Porter memoir, a memoir that her 4 kids insist is fake. Courtney Burgess told his story on a podcast before he told the grand jury today, and after he told the grand jury, and I mean immediately after, he booked it over to my set, and he and his attorney talked to me. I should tell you that he was very limited in how much detail he could go into about his testimony. And because the 8 people in the videos, the 8 celebrities in the videos were allegedly victims of sex crimes, we know who they are, but we will not be naming them, famous or not. Here now is my conversation with Courtney Burgess and Ariel.
He said, like a friend gave him this. And literally he's saying, I see we can see who these celebrities are. So in my mind, I'm just saying to myself, like, this wouldn't be part of the trial. I'm just kind of confused on, like, this wouldn't be part of the trial.
Did you personally see this coming? And if so, how long ago?
Right, so me personally, I definitely seen it coming. Like 2013 was when I really first started speaking out about this, because he was booked to host an event in Chicago at a nightclub called The Vibe on 1534 North Kingsbury. I was head of security at his venue. And whenever celebrities would come through,
the owner and the general manager, shout out PJ Khan and shout out Joey Vartanian, they would send me with celebrities after the club. So I ended up at one of his events, and a gentleman I used to work for, his name is David Arrington. He used to not work for, work with. He was a security like me, big, strong, intimidating dude. Come to find out, you know, he was double dipping. You feel me? He was getting hired as a sex worker, and when I got to the event, he was there. And
as a bodyguard or?
No, he was there as a performer. Right. So that gentleman's incarcerated right now. He ended up killing his boyfriend, stealing his car, all type of stuff. So he crashed out. So that's how I ended up even knowing about this type of stuff. So, and when I got to the party, you know, all the waitresses was topless. They had like...
You're the second person to say that.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, everybody, the waitresses was topless. Like they had like dancers in cages, naked. I seen a few people had like lions on leashes and stuff like that. You feel me? And then, you know, once they came out to collect everybody's phones, that's when I said, I'm going to the car, y'all got it. Cause I seen the Diddy guy holding hands with two vampire-looking dudes, like they was off Twilight. You feel me? So if you ever at a celebrity party, you see street dudes kicking it, the females, when you see the vampires come in, somebody case getting touched, better be on point, bro. Oh no.
Do you feel like you have the spirit of discernment to like know when you see a man or a woman that know they on some like you said the guy you was working with was a whole sex worker, and I don't, you know.
I was suspicious of him.
Okay.
For sure. You know, any person who worked private security at a high level, you know, I get this from my mom, the spirit of discernment. That's something she always said, exact words, so salute to you. And, you know.
Busta Rhymes pulled him into the section, pulled him into the, and then they walled them off like this mine. I'm like, damn. And that little dude was so happy he couldn't believe that he was shocked. But man, you ask bro, anybody that's in the mix, bro, like, you know, bro, most of these dudes, bro, putting on a major act, they don't want to be their self. That's crazy. They'll get mad at you for buying bottles of champagne to get the girls. They'll get mad. Oh, we don't want these bottle rats in our section. What do we hear? Why y'all here? That what are y'all here for? Just cause they all got booked to be here, okay? But sometime they not booked, they just in there, and what they looking for, it ain't going to be what you thinking of. On God, this whole Busta situation is messier than a toddler eating spaghetti, and trust me, it ain't over yet. Our boys got more damage control to do than a politician caught with his pants down. The streets are saying Bust is going to have to work harder than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest to get back in everyone's good graces. But you know how it is in this game. Today's scandal is tomorrow's forgotten news. Will Bust ace from the ashes like a phoenix with a fresh mixed steak, or will he fade faster than last season's fashion girl? Your guess is as good as mine. One thing's for sure, though, we'll be here, eyes peeled, ears to the ground, ready to spill all the piping hot tea as it happens. So don't you go anywhere, cause this drama is just getting started. See you in the next video. Bye bye.